Melodies in Mind would like to thank all of our syndicators for carrying the program. We'd also like to thank the NCRA, the National Campus Community Radio Association, for their broad support for our initiatives. We now have 5 syndicating stations in BC, 3 in Ontario, 1 in Nova Scotia, and 1 in New Brunswick. So we're effectively on the air from coast to coast, and a great range of people are able to listen to the program. It's a really wonderful thing to be able to give such wide exposure to grassroots music, and I thank you all for helping me to make this happen. All the best. Welcome to Melodies in Mind, the happiest show on earth. You are being summoned into the songs of the spirit of social concern. So relax, kick back, and join the harmony. Every week we bring 3 featured guests who share their music in an interview starting at 8 p.m. Then they come together for a full hour song circle at 9. Now, come with me and let us meet today's featured guest. Shall we? Our features of the day will be some archived interviews from, first will be Colin Cady, who was here live in 2012 on August 21st, and the reason for this one will be, it was a very good interview, and he's got a CD out that I'm very much enjoying that'll be playing in our second hour. And then Mick Creevy, we just received a CD from him, so I'm going to do an interview with him that happened on July 24th in 2012. And then our third interview will be with Katie Rox, R-O-X, and she was here in 2011. And I just, I've been thinking about her lately because she's one of the best marketers I've ever seen or met. And so I actually just want to hear what she's got to say. And if any musicians are listening, you can pick up some marketing stuff possibly from this interview. Although I don't know if we talked about that. Yeah, so more and more, because I work with musicians as well, I'm thinking about marketing because it's a big piece of the puzzle. Something that most people are not very making much of an effort at. Okay, so here we go. Our first interview will be with Colin Cady. But now I'm going to invite Colin Cady into the studio to be the next guest here on Melodies in Mind. And there'll be some setup time, and so while setup is happening, I'm going to set you up with some websites to check out just in case you happen to be a member of the internet, if you're one of those. There's a website specifically for this program that is built for this program, for fans of this program, and that is www.unconformed.com/Melodies in Mind. And there's an archive of various episodes. The show's been going for a long time, about 6 or 7 years, which is a long time in community radio years. In other radio years, maybe not so long, but it's very well established. A lot of archives, a lot of guests have been through and in the studio, and man, that's a real fast setup. That's awesome. And, and he's working on it real good. And we also have social media things going on. If you are social and you want to see get updates on things going on, we're on Facebook. You can check out Melodies in Mind there. We're also on Twitter, and you can be one of our followers, and maybe I'll follow you. I do like to spy on people, so I would love to follow you as well. And we have videos. There's been times in the history of the program where there have been people here with cameras and video cameras and shooting video of guests that have been on the program. And we put them on a channel called YouTube. Yes, you may have heard of YouTube. If you go to YouTube, Melodies in Mind, there's videos of performances here. You can see some of the fantastical things that have happened in here. Oh, it's up to you. I mean, you can leave the visuals up to your imagination, or you can actually see it on video. If you're leaving it to your imagination, then I think you should know that I am 6'5" and built really well, and I'm a really handsome guy. And you know, there's cheering sections in here, and yeah, lots of beautiful ladies attending to us, and bright lights, and yeah. That's the beauty of radio. It's all there for you. Yeah. And now you can visualize a plug. If you can visualize a plug being unwrapped and being put into an outlet, you can actually be part of the action here. Now the plug is now in the outlet, and then the other side of the plug is now being hooked into a keyboard.
It's an electric. I know. That's no for folk music, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah. Couldn't bring the piano in here.
I think that's it.
All right.
I certainly hope it is.
And it looks like Colin's ready to go. Let's just do a sound test. Make sure we have sound. There we go. Sound. All right, and let's see if these all... If you want to hear your levels, then you can use this, yeah. Because I can't control the volume when there's keyboards here, so you can get a sense of what your voice versus your volume is.
Right. Except now there's a wire hanging across the piano.
Yes. We work in a very tight space here.
Yes. I've been on some tight stages before.
Well, so we'll begin with a song when you're ready. There, Colin. We got Colin Katie in studio.
I'm going to do a song off my new CD, which I brought for you today. And I hope you like it. It's a song called... Actually, I think I'll do Queen of... I'm going to do The Ghost of Emily Carr. That's what I'm saying.
The Ghost of Emily Carr?
Yeah, because it's a folk song.
All right. We'll summon the ghost.
I'm looking for something, I know what it's not. It's not a skyscraper or a parking lot. It's easy to look at, but it's hard to spot. And I'm gonna try and give it a shot. Up and down the coast I traveled far. Hitched my post to the Northern Star with a fearless boast and an old guitar, looking for the ghost of Emily Carr. Didn't find her hiding on the North Coast shore, with a company foreman come and close the door. Said there ain't no ghosts, and that's for sure. Ain't even no damn fish no more. I've traveled far, hitched my post to the Northern Star with a fearless boast and an old guitar, looking for the ghost of Emily Carr. Didn't find her digging in the Dunsmuir mines, with the black lung miners so quickly dying, crushed by the greed and the company jive. Dead men digging, buried alive. Up and down the coast I traveled far, hitched my post to the Northern Star with a fearless boast and an old guitar, looking for the ghost of Emily Carr. was one night when the sky was clear and the moon was bright, and the whole west coast was completely quiet. But it might have been smoke or a trick of the light. Up and down the coast I traveled far, hitched my post to a northern star with a fearless boast and an old guitar, looking for the ghost of Emily Carr.
It's a really nice tune.
Oh, thank you.
It really brought a nice chorus into that too. It's real cool.
The chorus?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It feels very traditional in the way that it was written. Was that something you intended to do, or is this how it came?
Well, I was working on my album, and it just came into my mind that what I was in fact doing was looking for the ghost of Emily Carr. So, trying to. I think you get what the metaphor is. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spell it out for you. Do that.
It might help with our volume if you bring the keyboard a little bit forward towards the mic, and yeah, so I've already got the mic up to full.
All right.
I want to take the opportunity actually to thank Mike, because it's because of Mike that we they can hear us.
Oh, I see.
Yes,
Mr. Microphone.
Yes, microphone.
Right.
Yes.
Microphone.
Now, in our promo, you mentioned something about poetry. Do you have a poetry background, or is that?
Well, I actually studied poetry at Simon Fraser University.
Oh, you do?
It's about the only thing. It was the only thing I was excelling at. I was bombing out everything else. I thought, maybe I should just do this.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, it's cool. Yeah, it is cool. I have been up and down the coast. And when I say that in the song, I mean I've been up and down that coast hundreds of times.
And do you write as well? Is it poetry, or are you studying?
I write song lyrics. And I wrote a novel, actually, which you can get at my website if you want. But no, I'm strictly a songwriter. Poetry is the hardest thing of all. It really is.
How so?
Well...
No, it's just interesting to me because I listen to a lot of lyrics, but I write poetry, so I'm the opposite.
Well, a poem has to stand on its own 2 feet, doesn't it?
Yes.
You got a song, you got a catchy tune, and you got harmonies, and you got rhythm and stuff happening all over it. So you can get away with a little bit less. A poem's really got to stand on its own. And,
yeah. I always try, but it flops. The paper always flops.
You might want to try cardboard.
Yeah, that's a good idea. All right. Okay, this is going to be fun. Well, let's have another song here from Colin Katie.
You want another song off the album?
Yes, indeed.
I'm going to do another one off the album because one of the reasons I came here is to plug the new album, which has just been released.
First album?
No, I actually recorded my first album in 1969.
It's about time for a second one.
No,
it must have been about time.
This is the second CD I have out of original music on my own. But my original stuff came out on wax cylinders. I've been around for a little while, so 8 tracks. And he thinks I'm joking. This one's called. I'm supposed to tell you the title. It's Long Lonely Way. Here I am somewhere, where it is, I ain't exactly sure. Standing at the signpost with no signpost to tell me where to turn. Believing that I'm leaving without knowing where I go. All I know is that I'm lonesome, a long, lonely way from home. lost somewhere out there on the road. All I know is that I'm alone, somewhere along, lonely way from home. All I know is that I'm alone, somewhere along, lonely way from home. Chord here is really in my way. Oh well. Anyway.
Yeah, just for your visual assistance, there's a cord to headphones that he's using, and it's dangling over the keyboard.
So that sort of screwed up my solo on that one, but anyway.
Yeah. I'm really enjoying the music. It's I want to hear this album. I really do. It's
I want somebody to hear it.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of college radio. Somebody might actually hear it.
Yes, yeah.
The corporations won't let me on the radio.
Yeah, they're a tough sell.
They're a tough sell.
Yeah. Especially, I guess, if it's been 30 years since the last one.
No, it's actually the last one was 12 years ago. Actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a little bit easier.
It actually did get some airplay in Australia, New Zealand, Germany, and places like that. But I couldn't get anybody in Canada to even. Well, I probably burnt all my bridges and sank all my ships because that might be the case too.
Could be. Yeah.
My arrogant youth, you know.
It does tend to be easier to get exposure away from your home.
Yeah.
Than your home.
Yeah.
It's like anyone who kind of makes it big, the last place they get recognized is where they're from.
Because you remember that. Oh, that's that idiot. That's that idiot. I remember him getting on stage drunk and making a fool of himself.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which I've surely done a few times.
Yeah.
Try not to do it anymore, but no guarantees.
Well, it's a nice line in that song, "A long, lonely way from home." Like, it's got a nice flow to it. It's like, and I can hear a poet in the way you write. Like, you're using the alliteration, and there's not. Are you using meter as well in your lyrics? Are you using some of that?
Sometimes.
Like, I
do have some stuff that's specifically sort of.
Because that's really difficult to do. It's. I think, anyway.
Well, it's fun, and it's nice. Like somebody said, the lyrics are the least important of a song, part of the song. And I said, well, that may be true, but why do you want to skimp on the least important ingredient? Right. When you want all the ingredients to be good, I mean,
I don't know. Ask Leonard Cohen or Bob Dylan if lyrics are not important.
Well, I think they're really important, because rock music really can affect the people's consciousness, and it can raise people's awareness of things, and I think it's really important. I mean, people need anthems. They need to rally around ideas, and I think music's more than just entertainment. I think,
Yeah.
It can.
The social part of the song is the lyric. It's it's like the important drive, I guess, of it. Perhaps. I don't know.
I think it is.
Yeah. Well, let's get one more song here before we change off to the next guest. And if you have a website for people to visit, I'd love to give you the opportunity to mention that, if you do, or anywhere you're selling CDs that people could go to.
It's ColinKadey.com, as you may expect. It's pretty easy.
Kadey?
Kadey.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you knew how to say my name. Most people give me some other strange pronunciation.
Yeah. I wanted to, but I thought, no, I'm going to respect it. Caddy? Do people say caddy?
I get caddy, Colin Caddy.
Caddy?
Yeah, I've got that one too. But this is the song I wrote about my hometown. I was born in Vancouver. There's no political message at all. It's just a party song, but I thought I'd do it anyway.
Okay.
Just because it's on the record. And
a lot of people party when they listen to this radio show, so...
Are you kidding?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I thought it was like the happiest program on here.
It is.
And that's why they party.
That's why they party. The happiest show on earth.
Right. Driving into town with the top rolled down and the radio on. Pocket full of bread, dreams in my head and my favorite song. Up to the light, watching the night come filtering down. Light right in the heat of the night under a pinball machine. Under a pinball machine. It's great to be back. So glad I could make it down. Great to be back here in my hometown. Back in my hometown. Back in my hometown. I've always found there's a kind of magic here. There's a cool kind of vibe words can't describe in the atmosphere. Can't you feel that it's near? Switch it into high gear. Tell my people I'm here. Let the parties know. Strike up the band. I got time on my hands and money to blow. Turn on the dreams. Memory scenes go swirling around. All of my life right before my eyes. Right here in my hometown. In my hometown. It's great to be back. So glad I could make it down. Great to be back here in my hometown. Back in my hometown. Back in my hometown.
All right, Colin Katie.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure having you on the show.
It's a pleasure being here.
And we'll have more from Colin in the Song Circle at 9. Until then, we're going to be in, and we're going to have Mick Creeby, and we'll just open with a song.
Yeah, this is a song called Life.
That jumps rather quickly, but our next interview will be with Mick Creeby, and this one was from July 24th, 2012. So if you were around for last summer, remember it. Here's your chance. This is from that time. It was probably a very hot day.
There's a river.
Old river, steady as you go. Downstream is where I wanna go. The trees stand proud and they stand tall. A leaf grows to a presence and it falls. Taken in by the water balloon, the wind blows where the dark goes. You write it down, but you lose it, you lose it. My heart beats for just a moment. Or should it skip one when I could use it? When I could use it.
city as I go. Downstream to where peace lives in my soul. In my soul.
That's a lovely song.
Thank you.
I feel so peaceful now.
Well, I'm delighted. That's the aim.
Good.
Thanks for having me. So
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. So, from your accent, I'm thinking maybe your background is from some other country.
I am. I'm Irish.
Yeah.
It's easy to tell with the accent. I haven't,
Yeah, it's a
haven't
nice
lost
one.
my brogue. I'm here about just under 2 years now. So
Yeah.
I don't think I've been losing the accent just yet.
Yeah, yeah. What I found is when I went to Ireland, I actually gained an accent.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I
Well,
started
that
talking
happens.
differently. Yeah. Yeah.
That happens. I think it happens to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a little bit of heritage from there, you know.
Yeah.
So I think everybody likes to get there and kind of
Yeah.
get involved in it.
So which part are you from?
I'm from a place called Ashbourne, County Meath. It's just outside Dublin.
Okay.
It's like a neighbouring county of Dublin.
Okay.
Yeah, we're close enough that I've actually got a Dublin accent, but I'm not actually a Dub.
All right.
But yeah.
And so, what brought you here? Why did you decide to come?
Basically, obviously the economy had something to do with a lot to do with my decision, but I found myself in a little bit of a rut in my life, and I just needed to start again and basically build myself back up from where I was. And I had a friend out here who recommended it to me, and I've never looked back since. It's been a great decision for me.
Been a good time?
It's been a brilliant time. It's a brilliant place to live, and
well, you're going from one to the other. I mean,
yeah. It's
two of the most beautiful places in the world. Ireland and here.
Definitely, you know, and I think one of the things that's always kind of inspired me is the beauty of Ireland, and Canada has that as well.
Yeah.
You know, Canada has plenty of beauty, and it's
Canada's got a lot of space.
Yeah.
So there's got to be beauty somewhere if you look around.
yeah, it's phenomenally beautiful though. I mean,
Yeah.
I live in Vancouver for the last year, and just to look around that city, like when the sun is shining, and you know, you're driving home from work and you've just got this fantastic scenery around you. It's just easy to fall in love with the place, and that's exactly what has happened.
Yeah.
So far.
I'm wondering about myself lately, because I've gotten to a point where I take it for granted. I've been living here a long time, so it's like,
well, that happens as well, you know. I mean, myself and my buddies back home in Ireland, we used to go away on a surfing tour like every year, and it was basically just a big drinking session down the country, and you know, it really drove home the fact that how beautiful that place was as well. You know, that was Achill and Mayo, and you know, when you do take it for granted, it's always good to have a look around you and you know, realize what you have right there. You know.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's you say drinking sessions. It's like you're doing guitar sessions, just like sessions.
Yeah,
I've never used that word used in use with the word drinking.
Oh, really? Yeah, well, I suppose that's probably the big Irish thing as well.
I guess, yeah.
It's just when you get together with the guys and you know what's going down.
Yeah.
And you're out, and that's the way it's going to be. You're all going to have fun. You're all on the same wavelength and everything like that. So it's all good. It's all good.
All right, we'll just have another song here.
Okay, this is a song called Watchtower Wall, and it's basically about excuse me. It's basically about wanting to fight battles for people that you can't, people that you love, and it doesn't matter if you're on the other side of the world or if you're right there beside them. You know, some battles people have to fight for themselves, and you just hope that they're strong enough to win. And this is Watchtower Wall.
pictures arranged of you in my life so well, and it makes you never change your views, and it makes you never lose your feelings, and it's making me crazy that we're here. As though I'm standing tall above my fears on the watchtower wall. You see me standing tall from this high-rise view. I will protect you. Away. If paradise is broken, then let's try build it up again. And it makes you never heed your youth, and it makes you never cut no deals, and it's making me crazy that we're here. Though I'm standing tall above my fear on the watchtower wall, you see me standing tall from this high-rise view. I will protect you. Well, I will protect you. I'll protect you, but I can't protect you. for your loved ones to be strong. Oh,
song for your love to be strong, and sing a song for your loved ones to be strong.
That's quite a journey. I love it.
Yeah, it was a pretty deep song for me.
Yeah,
I wrote it for my mother actually. I was traveling a long time ago now, and I got the dreaded phone call to say that she wasn't doing well.
Yeah,
and that came to me, you know, and. Even though it's about that hardship that you feel, I kind of wrote it from my own perspective of being on the other side of the world, and my dad's perspective of being right there beside her, and both being as helpless as each other. And
it's very true.
Yeah, and I'm lucky. Yeah. I'm very lucky because she got better, and I was able to play it to her. And
nice.
Yeah, I gave it to her. I gave her the CD, and she absolutely wouldn't stop listening to it forever.
Oh, right. Beautiful.
Yeah, it was a great thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's such a wonderful, and the movements in it.
Yeah.
I don't often hear. I love when I do. In fact, Windborne has some of that too.
Yeah.
There's like movements in the song.
Yeah.
And although they often go to be longer songs, personally I like that. I like a good, a good kind of ballad type of thing, I suppose.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my longer ones.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Do you have anything online for people to check out?
I have. We're actually working on a website at the moment, which is going to be mccraby.com.
Yeah.
And it's kind of in the exciting part of building it. And I've just finished recording my first EP, which is going to be called Somewhere Near Far Away. Yeah. And so that's going to be up there very soon. Yeah. And I am online. You can catch a couple of videos on YouTube.
Okay. And how do you spell that? Spell that for people.
It's MICKCREABY.
Okay.
It's not easy to spell. Yeah. People rarely get it right.
It is as it sounds. Mick Creeby. Yeah.
And I'm on Twitter and that if people are interested.
All right. Great. So thank you very much for the interview.
Yeah, absolutely.
Katie Rocks into the studio. Okay, so next interview is with Katie Rocks, and if you're wanting to spell that, that's ROX Rocks, Katie Rocks. And it's a shorter interview, and she's more of a country artist, so a little bit of variety here. So this next one's from 2011, so I was younger than that last interview, so you might sense some more youthfulness from my energy anyway, because I was 1 year younger. Now, will be our next performer.
All right.
Going wrong.
And what was that called?
That was a song called Airplane.
So we have two people that open with airplanes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great.
Danny opened with one called Song About Planes, and he was saying, it's a common subject, but I've never known it to be a common subject.
You haven't? I lately have you ever watched that comedian Louis C.K.?
No.
Oh my goodness, I've been dedicating that song to him because he has this whole bit about flying and how people complain like when their flights are delayed and about everything, and he's like, it's a miracle, you're in a chair in the sky. Like, maybe you shouldn't complain about the miracle of human flight. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
So anyways,
That's true. It is quite
yeah,
fascinating.
and the funny thing is, I always want to complain. Like, not always want to complain, but I am always on delayed flights. Like, that's
Right.
just the way it is. And I was recently on a delayed flight, and I wanted to be like, oh, for goodness sakes. And then I'm thinking about him and his like miracle of human flight. And he tells a story about how it's like, he's like, that used to take 30 years to get to where you were going. And, so 15 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
You'll still beat the old time by quite a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, talking about distances, we were talking earlier. You're kind of like a true Canadian artist, and that you've got heritage from many places. Maybe you could tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, I like to think so. I always say I'm a well-rounded Canadian because I'm from Alberta. I grew up on a farm in the prairies. I now live on the west coast in Vancouver, but my mom's a maritimer.
Right.
So I kind of got the whole thing covered.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know how to eat lobster and eat a steak and go for a walk on the seawall.
Well, I think you should run for office then.
Maybe I should.
I think those are 3 qualifications.
Katie for Prime Minister. It sounds nice.
You could, your campaign could be like, you have video of yourself doing each of these things, and just be like...
And I could write the theme songs.
Yes. There you go.
I could write my own theme song. Oh, my goodness.
All right. Well, let's have another song.
Okay. This song's called Hard to Find.
Okay.
Did anyone else sing about that yet?
No.
Okay, good.
Well, not that I've found.
Not that you found. Ooh.
Yeah.
You say I don't ever listen. You say I don't even try. Sometimes I say, why you keep bringing this up? It's all I hear you say. You don't say you and I on different sides, but you and I, we fit so fine. You and I are one of a kind. If you see it too, it won't be hard to find. When you think how much greener the other side would be, sweeter, much sweeter. Oh, and you'd have time to think about all the time you had to think about you and I on different sides. But you and I, we fit so fine.
I really like the song line on that. That was really nice.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We just shot a music video for that. I did a tour in Japan in September, and so we thought it'd be great to shoot a music video, and we didn't really know for what song, because for the I put out a new album in June, and I want to do a music video for every song, and I didn't really know what song to do it for, and then we found ourselves lost all the time, and I thought, oh, we should do a music video then for Hard to Find.
Yeah. The universe speaks, right?
Yeah.
Why Japan? What brought you there?
Japan is awesome.
Yeah.
I had been there a couple of times. I used to be in a band called Jackalope, and when I was in that band, we had a record label over there, so we'd been a couple of times, and I'd always been wanting to go back and was kind of looking for how to go back, and there was a music conference there that another Vancouver musician, Danny Echo, was going to, so I found out about it and found out how to apply and got selected as well, and so we went together. Yeah, it was awesome.
I think Danny Echo would be easy to find.
Yeah. That's true.
You just listen, right?
Exactly. Find the echo. Yeah. You're very clever. Yeah.
You're very flattering. That's good. You're back. You'll be invited back.
I'm coming back, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Do you have CDs? Do you have a website? Do you have that? Anything like that?
I do. I happen to be on the ball. I've got a new album out called Pony Up. I have 3 albums, but the newest one is called Pony Up. And I've got a website, Katie Rocks Music, ROX for Katie Rocks. So KATIE, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all of it.
All right.
Yeah.
So just look for Katie Rocks.
Just Google Katie Rocks. You'll find me. I'm not hard to find.
Yeah. I once Googled Google.
You did?
And I found it.
What does happen if you Google Google? Just Google
Try it
comes
at
up?
home.
I probably will. That's,
all right.
That's the
Give
sad thing, is I get to get home and I'll be like, I have to Google.
All right. So let's have another song.
All right. I was thinking maybe I'd play an older song. It's a song called, in keeping with all of this travel and flying and airplanes, this is a song called Fly.
All
so
right.
I thought that made sense,
We're
right?
going around the world with Katie Rocks.
Don't try to tell me that you think you know where I belong. Don't try to tell me that you've forgotten where I'm from. Don't try to tell me that you have or you got what I want. Don't try to tell me, 'cause trust me, you got me all wrong. Don't try to teach me, I'm better off being alone. Don't try to please me, 'cause I'm gonna do what I want. And one day I'm gonna break out. One day I'm gonna fly away, and you won't be able to catch me when you fall. So come on now. Oh, I'm better off doing what I want. Don't try to tell me, 'cause I've forgotten all your words. Don't try to tell me, you see, I just found out I've got the nerve to go and be me. I'm better off being alone. I know, believe me, I'm better off doing what I want. Someday I'm gonna break out. One day I'm gonna fly away, oh, and you won't be able to catch me when you fall. So come on now. I'm better off doing what I want. Don't try to teach me. Don't try to please me. Come on, and say, oh no, I hate. Oh. Don't try to teach me. Don't try to please me, 'cause I'm gonna do what I want.
Katie rocks.
Thank you very much for having me.
And she rocks. Excellent. So I very much enjoyed this interview.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And yeah, it's been a pleasure. And so that was Katie rocks. And yeah, actually, I'll just let my recorded self take it from here. I'm interrupting my own self. Concludes our Features Hour. I am Ryan Fletcher, and Melodies in Mind is a syndicated program produced in Burnaby, British Columbia. If you would like to download a second hour of this episode, it can be found, along with all past episodes, online at www.unconformed.com/melodies-in-mind. If you would like to make a donation to the program, this can also be done online at www.unconformed.com. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed our program.